Oh my God. What is that thing, man? I didn't know it was that fucking big. It's not coming up here, is it? No.
In this video from a dash cam in Russia, we witness a startling event on a busy highway. As cars move along, a large truck suddenly veers dangerously, almost colliding with oncoming traffic. At first, the reason for its erratic behavior isn't clear to the driver, but then something unusual comes into view. A man in a lab coat appears out of nowhere. People have come up with different ideas to explain this bizarre incident. Some think he might be a scientist who accidentally teleported through time. But here's where it gets even stranger. The man calmly crosses the road right in front of the truck. What's truly puzzling is his reaction after narrowly avoiding getting hit. Instead of being shaken up, he casually turns, puts his hands in his pockets, and strolls away. It leaves us wondering, why was he crossing the road in the first place? There's nothing but open fields on the other side. Where could he possibly be headed?
Oh my God. What is that thing, man? I didn't know it was that fucking big. It's not coming up here, is it? No.
Our journey now takes us to Georgia, where two hikers unexpectedly encounter a Bigfoot traversing the countryside. The creature, a large bipedal ape-like figure, moves through dense underbrush, clearly visible in the footage. Covered in dark brown fur, the creature's brief appearance allows us to glimpse its face, more reminiscent of an ape than a human. Is this footage genuine, capturing an authentic creature? Or could it be someone in a costume seeking online attention? One intriguing detail is the apparent hump on the creature's back. Though it may be a distortion caused by zooming in on the video, what do you make of this encounter? Mitch Cooney uploaded a clip on Facebook that's causing quite a stir. Captured by a dash cam, the video shows a car driving down a road at night. But what has everyone talking is what appears on the left side of the road. A child standing still, not moving an inch. The child is dressed in light blue clothes and looks extremely pale, almost translucent. What's even stranger is the child's lack of reaction to the passing cars. Normally, a real child would be scared or at least trying to get out of the way, leading many viewers to believe this is a ghost. However, some speculate it could be something more sinister, possibly a spirit or a prank involving a fake child set up to frighten drivers. From my perspective, given the child's eerie appearance and unresponsiveness, it seems like it could be an optical illusion or a hoax. I'm almost certain it's not an actual child. Regardless, it's a bizarre and intriguing situation that keeps people guessing. Pet doors or doggy doors are fantastic inventions, allowing pets to come and go as they please. However, they can sometimes invite unexpected visitors. Consider this homeowner's experience. He noticed his dog's food disappearing daily, with no clear culprit in sight. To his surprise, he discovered that deer were sneaking in through the doggy door, attracted by the scent of the dog food. Instead of being alarmed, the homeowner found the situation amusing. He realized the deer were simply looking for a snack and were unafraid, seemingly accustomed to people feeding them. Embracing the humor of the situation, he let the deer enjoy their meal. After their snack, the deer left the same way they came. While this makes for a charming story, it also raises a practical concern. If deer can fit through the door, what other animals might be able to? Blocking the door at night might be a wise precaution. All in all, it's a delightful tale of unexpected guests making themselves at home. In a quiet, tucked-away alley, a surveillance camera captures what initially appears to be an ordinary day. The screen shows nothing out of the ordinary for the first few seconds, just the usual urban backdrop. Suddenly, a cat strolls into view at the top of the screen, heading towards a pile of garbage, perhaps in search of food or something intriguing. Unexpectedly, chaos erupts as the mound of trash inexplicably bursts into flames without warning. Startled, the cat swiftly darts away from the sudden danger. Strangely, bystanders nearby continue with their routines, seemingly unaware of the fiery incident unfolding just steps away. The incident raises a perplexing question. What could have ignited the fire? As of now, the cause remains a mystery, fueling speculation and curiosity. Some suggest the trash may have already been smoldering before the cat approached, drawn by the heat or movement within the pile. While the cat certainly didn't start the fire intentionally, after all, it lacks the means to ignite it. The video remains a compelling and bewildering scene, leaving viewers to ponder the unusual circumstances surrounding the alley fire. This clip is really something. At the beginning, you hear the storm siren wailing. Gradually, the trees start to sway as the wind picks up. As I keep watching, I can't help but notice the trash can. There's always that one guy who leaves his trash can out for days. Well, today is not the day for that, because it's about to become a projectile. The rain starts coming in, and the wind intensifies. The trash can is barely holding on, and then swoosh, it's gone, and all hell breaks loose. Look at this, the wind is insane. That tree getting uprooted is just nuts. Prepare to be intrigued by this security footage from a viral Facebook post. It unfolds in a deserted outdoor parking lot at night, where silence reigns supreme. But watch closely. Soon, you'll spot something extraordinary. A pair of enigmatic figures gliding through, draped in hooded robes that conceal their identity completely. Speculation runs wild as people attempt to decipher the mystery. Some theories harken back to ancient Celtic legends from Roman times, suggesting these figures could be ancient guardians or sentinels, vigilantly watching over the area. Others wonder if they are drawn by some unseen danger imperceptible to us. No one has definitive answers, but the sight of these cloaked figures sparks profound contemplation. Deep within the Michigan woods, a trail camera intended to monitor wildlife on a hunting property captured a baffling sight. The footage reveals 3 distinct light shapes, appearing conspicuously out of place in the remote wilderness where no nearby homes or obvious light sources exist. The lights exhibit independent movement across the frame, challenging the notion of a mere camera glitch. Their behavior raises questions. Could this be a paranormal phenomenon, or perhaps something else entirely? Some viewers speculate these lights resemble ethereal entities, suggesting the presence of ghosts or other spectral beings haunting the area. What's your interpretation of this intriguing footage? Have you encountered anything similar, or do you have a theory about what these lights might be? A perplexing security camera clip surfaced on Reddit, leaving viewers baffled. The owner of a closed coffee shop received a late-night alert, indicating movement inside. Concerned about a potential break-in, they hurried to the premises, only to find everything undisturbed. Yet the mystery persisted. Reviewing the footage revealed a swift shadow darting across the screen just past 9 p.m. Speculation ran wild on Reddit. Some dismissed it as a prank or a mere insect on the lens, but others argued that such a small object couldn't trigger the cafe's motion sensors. Then it took an eerie turn. Some observers insisted the shadow resembled a sprinting dog, while others hinted at supernatural entities like goblins or shadow people. Now, the community is awash with theories but devoid of answers. How could any creature dash through a securely locked cafe and vanish without a trace? No clues, just speculation. The mystery has everyone scratching their heads. This is truly eerie. A cruise ship makes an unscheduled U-turn when the captain spots an orange life raft adrift in the middle of the ocean. I have to say, this scenario is one of my worst nightmares, and I'm sure many would agree. The only thing worse would be not having a raft at all. It's nearly impossible to see the raft in the vast ocean. Watching this made my adrenaline spike. As the ship gets closer, it becomes apparent that there are people on the raft. This is an incredible event. I checked the comments and found one from someone named Alex, who shared an amazing twist to this story. The life raft belonged to the ill-fated two brothers, a ship that sank off the coast of the Dominican Republic. Miraculously, all passengers survived their ordeal at sea. In an extraordinary display of seamanship and compassion, 6 of them were rescued by a Carnival cruise ship, while another 6 were found clinging to floating wreckage and brought to safety. Just incredible. This story recounts a real event that has sparked intrigue and debate for years. Some find it eerie, others find it magical or special. I'll leave it to you to decide. The boxing match between Luther McCarty and Arthur Pelkey took place on May 24, 1913, in a makeshift venue in Calgary, Ontario, an old barn transformed for this highly anticipated bout. The weather outside was dark and cloudy, with no sunlight breaking through. Inside, where 6,000 fans cheered, the only illumination came from the dim light filtering through the barn's weathered boards. As soon as the fight began, Pelkey delivered a swift 1-2 punch to McCarty, including a powerful uppercut that snapped McCarty's head back and a solid right to his chest. McCarty's legs buckled, and he collapsed, partially outside the ring. As the referee approached to start the count, a strange beam of light suddenly shone down, illuminating only McCarty. The crowd fell silent, stunned as they watched McCarty on the ground bathed in light. The light disappeared as quickly as it had appeared. When the count ended, the shock lingered. Despite attempts to revive him, McCarty was pronounced dead right there, just 2 minutes into the fight. The photograph from that bout, showing the mysterious streak of light, is believed to be the only surviving image. There's no definitive explanation for how the light appeared. Some dismiss it as a hoax due to lack of answers. While it could be attributed to a quirk of an old camera, the story and the photograph have become legendary in the world of boxing, known as 10 seconds of light. Have any of you heard about this or have additional details? I stumbled upon it and found it fascinating. Personally, I find it compelling. People may question how light could penetrate the building's roof, but sometimes mysteries defy easy explanation. A homeowner shared puzzling security footage online after discovering something unusual on their kitchen camera feed. Amid concerns about strange occurrences at their house, they spotted a lone shoe in the middle of the kitchen, something utterly unexpected and not belonging to them. Upon closer inspection, the shoe appears to materialize out of nowhere without warning. Even more perplexing, a person walks by it without noticing, raising questions about its existence in the physical realm. Could it have simply blinked into existence? Is it a glitch in the recording? Or perhaps something more surreal, like a momentary disruption in reality? Many liken it to a glitch in the matrix, a term coined for inexplicable occurrences that defy logical explanation. While skepticism suggests possible video manipulation, the unsettling nature of the footage leaves homeowners understandably unnerved.